morning, happy Thursday to you. And oh my God, these prices in these supermarkets are getting wild. Like, what is going on here?
The cost of living in the UK right now is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know how people afford to live here. Like, on minimum wage, especially. Like, you need to have like 2 jobs to be able to afford the UK.
On a serious note, we need to talk about this. You step out, you breathe, you spend about 40, 50 pounds on what?
The cost of living has shot up so much. Like, I don't know how people are surviving now.
Living in the UK right now is so miserable. So everyone who's working hard is getting caned in their taxes, and money is only going to where money already is. Everything is so expensive.
It makes me want to give up on life more than living in the fucking UK, bro. It's just such a shit place, bro. I couldn't name 5 things on my hand that are good about this place.
Can we please talk about the fact that you have to remortgage your house to buy a pack of mini eggs in Tesco's nowadays?
And I have just spent £153.
People are spending like £130 to £170 a week on their shop. A week?
Have you seen the price of some of these meals? We are talking £10 for a big arch. £10? Do you know what I could get for £10?
£10 for 1, 2, 3.
Pack of socks, a pack of tarts, and it's just cost me 12 quid. Like, you can get a full outfit for that on Shein.
The cost of living, it is absolutely shocking right now. I used to go in and do a shopping and not actually look at the price, but now I look at the price on everything.
It might actually be time to leave the UK, you know, because the country's gone broke.
Welcome back to Broken Britain, where even putting food on the table feels like a luxury. Supermarket prices are out of control. A weekly shop that used to cost £50 now wipes out £100 or £150, and the trolley looks emptier every single time. Bread, milk, eggs, meat, the basics have doubled, sometimes tripled, and wages haven't moved in years. It's no wonder more and more Brits are saying, we can't afford to live here anymore. Because it's not just the big luxuries that are gone, it's everyday life. Groceries, rent, energy, council tax, fuel, every single corner of life is being squeezed dry. Today on Brit Rants, we're tearing into Britain's supermarket scam and this broken cost of living crisis. If you're sick of being rinsed every time you shop, hit subscribe, because we're calling out what politicians and corporations don't want to admit.
The news says the cost of living's gone up. The sky is stained tea bag orange, their hands are stained working class red, and the sun has set over the street. The kids still swing above cracked concrete, and the street signs still read no ball games in the same kind of eviction letter font that our parents watch out for in white envelopes. So big and bold, and all these kids can think of is how high up they can go, or how rusty the swing set chain is. And in this moment, this is as free as freedom gets, until all they can think of is how high up the rent can go, or how rusty this ball and chain is around our ankles. And in this moment, this is as much freedom as this country can afford us. The news is still on at 6 p.m. and their suits are still steam pressed an hour before. They say the cost of living's gone up, but the women at the market stalls could have told you that, because they don't tolerate no haggling no more. They say the price is the price because they got mouths to feed. So my mother's sighs grow deeper than the pockets she reaches into, because they say the cost of living's gone up, but the bills could have told you that, because they don't tolerate no haggling no more. They say the price is the price. So tell me, how much is this life worth living if no one can afford to live it? The sky is now newspaper grey, and the only light at the end of the tunnel is a reflection coming from polished cufflinks on white collar crime sleeves. And the government ministers say the cost of living's gone up, but the kitchen walls could have told you that, because the kids don't steal food from pots no more, yeah? Because the price went up, so portion sizes went down, and the cat's longer curious when the food runs out, and lines are still long, and hours have been cut short, and what good is a poem when your home is not warm? And what use is a house haunted by white envelopes? And what good is a tax break when you've broken bones to dig yourself out from a collapsing economy? They say the cost of living's gone up, but I could have told you that. The sky is black, their hands are red, and the sun has set over my street. Thank you.
I'll tell you something that McDonald's isn't, but used to be. Cheap. Have you seen the price of some of these meals? We are talking £10 for a big arch. £10? Do you know what I could get for £10? I could go to the Chinese, I could get egg fried rice, I could get noodles, I could get curry, I could get sauce. That would do me my tea, and actually leftovers for either later or for me dinner the next day.
I've ordered on the app.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's why now, when I come to McDonald's, I'll only get that £5 meal deal. I'll only will. Because you get chips, right? So we got our chips. Don't fall, don't fall. You get 4 chicken nuggets. Nice. And then you get a burger of your choice. I've gone with the Mayo chicken. They forgot my double cheeseburger. I'm fuming. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back.
The cost of living in the UK right now is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know how people afford to live here. Like, on minimum wage, especially. Like, you need to have, like, 2 jobs to be able to afford the UK. Like, for me, like, I'm so grateful that I have the work that I do because it makes it affordable to live here. But I don't even want to live here because of this costs. Like, I can, like, go to, like, places, even Dubai is cheaper than England right now. You could literally be living somewhere so much warmer and so much cheaper for the same amount of money or less. Like, for me, like, this just is like, and for everybody that I know, this is more than enough reason to go and start a side hustle and to want to go and, like, achieve more for yourself than having to, like, put up with this.
Living in the UK right now is so miserable. So everyone who's working hard is getting caned in their taxes, and money is only going to where money already is. Everything is so expensive. We're so overpopulated that there's traffic everywhere. It's gridlocked. You cannot go anywhere without getting stuck in some sort of traffic. And the weather is so shit. It's raining and windy constantly. Everyone in this country that you meet is just moody and miserable. There has got to be more to life than just living like this.
It might actually be time to leave the UK, you know, because the country's gone broke. I don't know if you've noticed. I've never seen so many shops on a high street closed down, boarded up. And they're not closing up because they made all the money in the world and they're tired of making money. No, it's because people aren't walking in and they're not spending money. Because people don't have money anymore. Like, people don't even have jobs. Some of my friends have been applying for jobs for about 6 months with undergrads and master's degrees, but they're having to resort to applying to Costa Coffee because they're the only ones that have jobs going. Like, real talk, how are people surviving?
It makes me want to give up on life more than living in the fucking UK, bro. It's just such a shit place, bro. I couldn't name 5 things on my hand that are good about this place. How was the standard tax 20%, bro? You can make 3 bags, bro, and they're taking 8 bills off you, bro. For what, bro? For fucking what? How the fuck do you start? Man's paying out of man's income every month towards this shit. Why the fuck can they randomly just go on strike? Now man's spending £20+ every day to get to work for 4 days, bro. I'm actually pissed off. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. At least have some good weather. No fucking raining or windy or cold as fuck, bro. The people are shit. Like, you will pass 1 million people in a day, bro. No one even fucking looks up, bro. Everyone just fucking, even if you're having a shit day, no one wants to fucking speak. Everyone's just shit, bro. It feels like a lose-lose in this place, bro. You told me, bro, if you can comment 5 things that are good about this place, then, yo, I'll stand corrected, bro. I don't know how we're all gonna end up, man. We might all end up on hard food, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a ban.
On a serious note, we need to talk about this. Like, living in London is a sport. Why is it that living in London equals to you step out, you breathe, you spend about £40-50 on what? Like, you'll be going home looking in your bag, there's barely anything there. Like, I went to M&S, I tried to get lunch. I picked up a salad. I went to the till. When I scanned it, I saw £6, but it was too late. I can't return it. This is embarrassing. So I just paid for the salad. This is actually like getting ridiculous. Like, I can't even manage like living here anymore. I don't know what to do. And I know some of you are gonna say, why are you going M&S to buy a salad? It was convenient. I'm trying to get about my day really quickly. Like, it was convenient. There's not a cheap Aldi store like right next to my house. Like, it's just an M&S. I just thought, let me pop in, see what's there. So like, I think it's convenience as well, but still, like, this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
So literally just got home after being like spent at the bed, and I'm cooking, they're doing my work in the garden. Anyway, just got home. We do like £150 a week on food shopping, but I've been staying with my dad, and I've got home, and he's like, "Oh my god, I don't understand like how." Listen now, don't understand how you do £150 a week. I've done £80, like blah 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 blah. Do you want to look at his fridge? Like, oh, I've done £80. Where?
I'm not gonna lie, I just spent £190 in Tesco. I'm gonna need this social media thing to start picking up. I'm actually gonna need it to start bringing me an income, because
Can we please talk about the fact that you have to remortgage your house to buy a pack of mini eggs in Tesco's nowadays? £1.89 and you get approximately 6 in a packet. Do the maths on that one.
Can the girlies on TikTok stop romanticising living in London in your 20s? And can they stop with this whole, gotta make the most of this amazing city we live in? Because I'm trying, but I cannot afford to do that. And I cannot afford to go out for dinner and drinks and check out this new neighbourhood spot. Like, I can't afford that. I'm really sorry. Like, can we talk about the reality, which is I'm either sat on the sofa watching TV or I'm working at a second job. And I mean no hate by this, but a lot of these people are either getting help from their parents, or they're still living at home, or they're in credit card debt. And that's just the truth. I'm sorry.
Guys, someone please tell me when Starbucks started. This is going to make me sound like such a Starbucks girl. I actually used to work there. I'm not that person. Sis, when did they start taxing the chocolate twists? My hand is not very big, by the way. Don't tell me this didn't used to be double in size. I took in one bite of it. You can see that this is the end. What's up with that? What is really up with that?
Else ever just feel like you spend your whole entire life at the shops? If you do, then I'm your gal. I swear this is the last top-up shop I will be doing, because I feel like every single day there's something that we need from the shops. I need to get back into the swing of meal planning and having everything in that we already need, because this cost of living crisis is no joke. Even small top-up shops like this cost an absolute fortune. But yeah, back to meal planning, back to budgeting, because the price for that shop is a joke.
Just in Tesco's getting some bin liners, and why the hell are they £4.35 for bin bags? Like 20 bags, £5.85 for 50. I just think, guys, it's getting ridiculous. Like, it's even expensive to chuck things in the bin. Like, fuck off.
The cost of living, it is absolutely shocking right now. I went to the shop the other day and I spent £34 and there was not one meal with that. It was just like necessities. The cost of living has shot up so much. Like, I don't know how people are surviving now. I used to go in, and I'm quite ashamed to say, I used to go in and do a shopping and not actually look at the price. But now I look at the price on everything, because you can shop about. But a loaf of bread that I used to buy not that long ago was £1. It's now £1.45. Like, okay, so 45 pence. But you think about every product that you buy every week has maybe shot up the same. That's a hell of a lot of money. It's absolutely incredible how the cost of living is affecting people. I'm quite fortunate because of the work I do. I can make money like daily. So like yesterday, like I made £14 instant money from a sale I got, and that did me a top-up shop, which was great. So I'm very fortunate that I have that daily money coming in. But there's people out there that are basically having to wait a full month to get more money. It's absolutely shocking, and I just don't know how it's going to get better. I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. And now with all this, issues in Iran and the US and possibly the UK, petrol's going to shoot up as well. It's just unbelievable. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it's all going to end, but I don't know how people with lots of families live nowadays. I really don't know how they do it. But yeah, I'm fortunate I get my wee daily commissions coming in, which really, really helps me. Some days it can be one, or some days it can be like 5 or 6 products, so it's like 70, 80 quid, and that can happen 2 or 3 times a week, so I'm very, very fortunate. But there's people out there that just are on a monthly salary and they struggle, and I just don't know how it's going to get any better. People are now having to take on other income streams. They're having to take on 2 or 3 income streams just to survive. It's so bad, so bad. I just feel so sorry for the people with lots of kids at school age, because it's constant with them, isn't it? They're always growing, they're always needing more, and it's impossible for people. It really, really is. It's a scary, horrible world we're living in right now, and I feel sorry for anybody, any young person that's trying to get on their feet, or anybody in that case that's trying to get on their feet. And it seems to be the people that are working as well that get penalised for it, and it's awful, absolutely awful.
So we've just been away camping for one night, and I just want to say how expensive things are in Britain at the minute. So we've just stopped at a tea room, and we had 2 single ice creams, and we had a tea and an apple juice, and it came to £14.50. 2 small ice creams, a tea and an apple juice. It's not good, is it?
I've just nearly had a heart attack. I've literally been to Tesco this morning. My little girl wanted some new school tarts and socks, because she's got this big sensory thing about socks on her feet. They didn't fit right, even though they were brand new. So I went and got her a pack of socks, a pack of tarts, and it's just cost me 12 quid. Like, you can get a full outfit for that on Shein. And I just worry for those parents, that, are probably struggling with that now. Cost of living's gone up, and then, the kids need socks and tarts for this type of weather anyway. And then they go to Tesco and it's 12 quid for them.
UK prices, yeah. Look at the prices, man. I mean, we all need second mortgages and that to come, don't we? Fucking absolutely crazy. Look at it. Off your head. £2.95 for a yogurt, regular price £3.50, yeah. Crazy. UK gets robbed. Tesco 97% up. Yeah, right.
Just finished work and I want to show you all something. £10 for 1, 2, 3 packs of chicken. And I know people are going to say, it's from the co-op, you could go to cheaper shops. Well, the point is, I wasn't close to a cheaper shop, okay? I wasn't close to Aldi or Lidl. And I wanted some chicken. 10 fucking quid. That's literally, fuck scrap metal. I'm going to be going around nicking chickens. There's big money in chicken, How do people afford to live? What's the minimum wage? That's an hour of someone's work. Oh, whatever. Anyway, try.
Now, I don't want this video to come across as uneducated or rude or out of touch or anything like that. But I've seen loads of videos now. Obviously, the cost of living crisis is a real thing. And people are worried about their weekly food shops and how much they're spending on them, which is, yes, absolutely, that is something to be worried about right now because the prices of things are going up. But I've seen people like show what they've got in their shop and then tell you the price of it. And people are spending like 130 to 170 pounds a week on their shop. A week. Like, I don't understand how you're paying so much. I shop at Tesco for our weekly shop, and that gets me, I get breakfasts for the week, which, you know, cereal lasts forever, lunches, dinners, and 2 different snacks, like one in the morning, one in the afternoon for my kids. Each one is different for the whole week. And my shop comes in at maximum, absolute maximum, £70 a week. So, like, what on earth are people buying? And of course, it's your money. You buy whatever you want with what you want for your shop. But it just, like, for someone who is only paying 60 to 70 pound a week, sometimes I'm only paying 50 pounds a week for my food shop at Tesco. Like, I don't know what everyone's buying. Like, how I actually would struggle to fill a trolley worth of £170 stuff without going to like the home section and buying like 15 candles, some new pillows, new bedding, pots and pans. Like, I don't know. It was just it really just shocked me. It shocked me. That was just insane.
Okay, who is shopping at Tesco? Because I usually do my online food shop with Asda once a week, and I spend between £80 and £100 for the two of us. But because I needed to come to Tesco to get nappies today anyway, I was like, oh, I'll get us some bits. Like, we don't actually need any meals as such. I've got us 2 meals. Two or 3 meals, because I've actually ended up getting some of the cook frozen meals that you can just cook from frozen because we've just had a baby, so they're super easy. So I've got 5 of them in the freezer, so I was like, I'll get us 2 or 3 meals as well. So bearing in mind that I've not even got any meals, however, fair enough, I did get about £12 worth of nappies and about I got 10 packs of wipes, and they're like 60p a pack, so £6 worth of wipes, so that's like 20 quid. And I have just spent £153. That is so much more expensive than, even bearing in mind that I usually spend £80 to £100 a week at Asda getting all the meals. So yeah, today I've not got any meals and I've got the nappy, so that should kind of like make up for that. £153 at Tesco. Is it normally this expensive? That is absolutely bonkers. I think I'll be sticking to my online Asda shop. And maybe another thing is because when you're walking around, you end up picking stuff up and whatever. But I did genuinely have a list, and all I have bought is what's on the list. I haven't even bought any extra. God, I can't believe I just spent £153 in Tesco. Where is everyone else doing the shopping? Where's best to do shopping? Like, let me know where you think is the best value to do your food shop.
If they wanted to teach you, they would, but they won't. So I will. The UK has been forecast to have the highest inflation amongst the G7 economies. The G7 economies, by the way, are considered to be the most advanced and richest economies and include the UK, Canada, France, Japan, the US, Germany, and Italy. Now, the OECD raised its prediction for UK inflation to 3.5% across 2025, pinning most of the rise on increases in food costs. Bear in mind, the inflation target for the UK is 2%, so 3.5% is insane. I think I speak for everyone when I say that food in the UK is insanely expensive already. I personally don't think that I've ever spent as much as I currently do on groceries. I think last month my household grocery bill came to over £500, which is nuts. There is only 2 of us that live here and a baby. But one thing I can tell you for right now, if you want to save on food, avoid convenience stores like Tesco Express and Sainsbury's Local. Their prices are typically a bit more expensive than their larger superstores.
The question that I've got to ask is, why are my constituents in a poorer constituency being charged 10% more for the same product?
I think what you're probably referring to, one of those stores would be what we would call an express store and one would be called a superstore. And in our business we have differential pricing models that reflect the cost of operation. So superstore prices, the price for grocery home shopping, and then pricing express stores. We do charge a slightly different price in express store formats.
But what does increased inflation really mean for you and me? Well, if you ask me, it means you're probably going to need to negotiate a slightly higher salary at work, because things will be getting more expensive. And unless your salary increases in line with that, your pockets are going to feel even tighter than they already do. It also means that you're going to want to make sure that your savings accounts where your money is held is offering an interest rate higher than 3.5% in order to avoid you losing money to inflation erosion. When it comes to why inflation has been pushed so high and why food is so expensive, some have claimed that it's because of increased employer national insurance contributions rolled out in last year's autumn budget, which retailers have just passed on to us as consumers. Others have also highlighted the price increases of water and energy bills as contributing factors to the high inflation in the UK. The next autumn budget is going to be published in November, which I will be covering on this page, at which point we will be able to see how the current government plans to reduce inflation as well as increase growth without increasing tax on working people as they promised just over a year ago. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments, what effect will this forecast have on you if it is found to be accurate, and do you have faith that this current government can turn things around? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then like and follow so that you don't miss the next one.
Primark! By the time I finish, I think every shop will ban me, because like, fuck. Stop making unnecessary changes and then you wouldn't hear my mouth. Primark is not Primark. Primark is not even Primark anymore. Yeah, because the Primark I used to know used to be cheap as chips. But now they've put up the prices and their quality is shite. Absolutely shit. And then what makes it more worse is because you excelled the price on items and left the quality the same. From the time I saw tracksuit bottoms for £22 in Primark, I had to come out, walk in. Am I in Sports Direct? £22 for tracksuit bottoms. Common bottoms in Primark? Primark is not Primarking. Put your prices back down and it'll justify your quality, because then you can't really say anything, because then it's like, ugh, Primark at the end of the day, you know, cheap and cheerful. No, it's not. You might as well just go to bloody H&M, River Island. Primark used to be one on its own, but not anymore. Primark now is now elite. You want to go in Primark if you're grabbing a bargain? That's why I'm seeing people do hauls. Where are the hauls? I don't see no Primark hauls anymore. Primark used to be hauls. Because people, yeah, cost of living. Imagine still paying these people in India the same crappy wage, and then you have the audacity to be greedy and put up. Put up for what? Did Donald Trump put your tariffs up? What's your justification? Always putting up. Greedy people. Greedy. Huh.
Can we talk about the fact that Primark are now charging you 15p for their bags?
Excuse me?
15p for a paper bag that's gonna rip as soon as I get out of the store, because I packed about 3,000 things in there thinking it's gonna come to £15 and it comes to 100, which is already a disrespect, because Primark's prices are not Primark prices anymore, and now you want to charge me 15p for a piece of paper.
But times that by 10 is these glasses. I pay 150 for these glasses, you pay 50 for the bag.
But the bag just ripped.
The bag just ripped?
The bag just ripped.
What's the paper say?
The bag... At least Tesco, if you're charging 30p, but it's a bag for life, I can reuse it multiple times. So it's a bit more justifiable.
Who the fuck's paying 15p for some...
15p for cardboard! Not even cardboard, because cardboard would last longer than a fucking Primark bag. That's just disrespectful. I can't get over it.
Now you got to pay for my share bag.
It's literally that.
I just want to come on here and say that Co-op is the worst supermarket / convenience store that exists. They never have anything that you need, and everything's so expensive. I went the other day and like easy peelers were £3.50, like just the little oranges that you peel that like you have when you're sick. And then the pricing of stuff is just so random. Like sometimes like the chicken drumsticks are like £2.80, and then like bread will be like £5. I don't get. And then they have the most random things. Like they don't have like, my local one doesn't have ginger, doesn't have fresh ginger at all. They don't have garlic for a time period. But then they'll have like this deluxe like lasagna sheets, and I'm like, who's the target audience here? I don't understand at all. My favourite is Tesco. Long may they live. That's it really. I don't go anywhere else. Occasionally Sainsbury's.
What in the broken Britain cost of living bullshit is this now? So I've came to McDonald's because the kids asked me, Dad, can we have a breakfast this morning from McDonald's? Yeah, no worries. So I came here, they wanted an extra hash brown. Have you seen the price of these hash browns? Take a look at this. So here we go, just to show you, hash browns on sides. $1.99 for one single hash brown. That is incredible. They were, what were they, 79p? No more than 12 months ago, 79p. Let's take a look at some more. $3.39 for a single egg and cheese muffin. Wow. They were $1.79. Toasted muffin with jam, $2.69. 100% they were 99p before. Even these are taking the piss. Ketchups and that used to be free. 10p each now. What the fuck is going on? Medium milkshakes. $2.99. Someone shoot me down now. This is getting out of control. As you can see, McDonald's are now taking the full-blown piss. This is incredible. McDonald's, sort yourselves out.
It's what, £16.94 gets you. So, some fake milk because I didn't have my nice milk. Some of my breakfast juice, which I love. 2 of these lemon original sauce, which have gone down 50p to £1 each. A cucumber. Do you know, like Unico, I really fancied a fizzy drink today, and I've not had one for ages. I've treated myself. I'm trying to get the natural yogurt with no sugar to go on my granola. You know I'm addicted to these. I had about half a pack in the morning, maybe a third of a pack. It's just nice with the tea. I've eaten almost of my salad stuff, but I'm going to have this salumi fries today with whatever, like some cucumber, some pepper, and I don't know, a bit of salad wrap that I've got. And I've obviously had to treat myself to a cake and obviously butter because I use that for cooking.
Good morning, happy Thursday to you. I've got a Tesco's haul for you. I am back from a long weekend trip, and I just needed like to top the fridgy bits up and stuff like that really. So yeah, let me show you everything that I got. And oh my God, these prices in these supermarkets are getting wild. Like, what is going on here? Jesus. Anybody else notice like an absolute increase in prices on things like mincemeat, toilet, everything like that? Anyway, let's get into. Okay, so I got some bananas. We really like this sliced chicken tikka. Haven't got this for a few weeks. Sean loves it for lunch. Chris loves that as well. Garlic bread, spaghetti, eggs. Don't even get me started on the price of eggs, honestly. Eggs. These yogurts looked absolutely delightful, and they was on club card offer. 2 fresher for longer milks. A strawberry ribena, my favourite squash ever. And again, that was on offer. Greek style yogurts for hubby, he loves that. Some mini pork sausages, some digestives, some bicarbonate of soda. I'm going to make some blueberry muffins today. And the price I've spent on the ingredients for blueberry muffins, I can see why people don't make things from scratch and just buy things because it's a lot cheaper. Some grapes, some petit filous, the big ones like that. Clarabella likes those. A watermelon. We love watermelon around here. Some lamb's lettuce for my little tortoise that I'm looking after. Some plain flour, again for the muffins. Pink lady apples. No mini ones there, which is so frustrating in Tesco's. Because that's just too big for my Clarabella. She likes things a lot smaller. Anyway, vanilla paste was about 900 quid, but never mind. Needed it for the recipe. Bourbons, love. Butter, cooked ham. We always get these 2 mini packs. It lasts us a whole week, which works out perfect. Some sausage meat and some chipolatas. These are 2 for $5, which is quite a good deal. We're going to make some sausage rolls, some rolls, custard creams, bagels, baking powder, because the recipe needed bicarbonate soda and baking powder. Okay, some squares. This chicken and bacon, Carice absolutely loves it. a pineapple, fruit winders for lunch boxes, light brown sugar for my muffin, beef hula hoops. Who don't love a beef hula hoop? Oops! Spicy ramen. I really fancy ramen and dumplings, so I'm going to make that. 4 loose jacket potatoes, because I find if you buy them in the pack, they're actually not very big. So I got 4 loose, and for all 4 of them was £1.20, which I didn't think was too bad at all. Bacon, Clarabella's super noodle obsession, puff pastry for some sausage rolls, Monster Munch pickled onions, we all like them, mushrooms for spaghetti bolognese today, coleslaw, and this mincemeat right here was £7. How the hell is mincemeat more expensive than chicken? Have I missed something? There you go. I am just thinking the price of meat, I really want to just find a good butcher's and get it from there, because this is just mental. But yeah, that is everything that I've got, and I will see you in my next video. Have a lovely day.
So guys, right, you ready? So, six crumpets, 99p. 8 hot dogs, 79p. Lynx deodorant, a £5. Seriously, what the crack? What's the crack? Rip off Britain. Rip off Britain. I mean, what on earth? Seriously. Seriously. It's crazy, man.
This is a box of Maltesers. Now, Maltesers used to be quite a reasonable chocolate to buy. It is the biggish box, but I want to ask you to look at the reduced sticker there. Was £7.50, reduced to £5.70. This is in the Co-op. Scandalous. And then I want to ask you to look at the other sticker, Southern Co-op. This product is security tagged. So not only are they ripping you off, it must be classed as a luxury expensive item because they're security tagging the box of Maltesers. This is the bullshit we are living in now in Great Britain, where they're security tagging a box of Maltesers. Now, I don't know how you like to eat yours. I like to suck the chocolate and then crunch it, but that's besides the point. And I know I'm fat, so if people want to tell us to keep off them, that's fair enough. Who was going to pay £7.50 anyway for them? Without the reduced price of £5.70 and it's security tagged? I just can't get over this. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Catch you later.
What in the broken Britain cost of living bullshit is this now? I've come back into Co-op. You ain't going to believe what you're going to see. Let's go. Now this is the smallest HP sauce that you can get. What is it? Don't even say the millage anyway, does it? What does it say? Don't even say 450 grams. The smallest one you can get, £4.10. You tell me who's buying this at £4.10, because if you are, you're a mug. The smallest, classic Heinz barbecue, smoky and rich, £4. Heinz are not only taking the piss on the soups and the beans and the hoops, they're taking the piss on the sauces now and all. Can somebody help me out here? £6 for 4 flake 99s ice creams. They've never been worth that, and they've always been no more than £2. So Cadbury's are joining the train. Here we go. You've got the small Anchor 475. You've got the small Lurpak 375, but now Country Life took over. Country Life is now a £5. Wow. 160 Yorkshire tea bags, £7.15. When did they jump in price? £4 for a pack of odd knobs, or £4 for a pack of digestive. Surely people ain't this desperate. This is scandalous. Cooperative for the people, more like for yourselves. That, people, was a bit more of the robbery that's going on within the Co-op. They ain't for the people. Thought the cooperative was all about the people. What a load of tosh. Some of them prices, disgusting. I used to love dunking a digestive, as you can see. Not for £4, I ain't. Peace out till the next one. Team TD, let's go.
Hey guys, excuse me, I'm a bit bummed today, but can we just please, I literally did a bit of shopping here, and I'm trying to understand how this came up to £20. So you're telling me, hold on, including the bag, you're telling me all of this, bro, this is 6 items. These two came up to £6.50. This came up to £4. This was £5.45. This was £2.95. And I used my club card. And you're telling me this is not daylight extortion. Are you okay? Like, this is all £20. Bro, I literally was going on a shop, triple checking, double checking on my, I don't know buy that much stuff, but fam, the same thing yeah now makes sense because me rather be in a Jamaica where the Sunday and feet be more expensive than this. Me get cereal, milk, 1-2 cake, and ready meal for and a piece of salmon. 1 pack of blood clot tin sliced salmon to blood clot favor A4 paper. Are you meaning to tell me this all cost £20? See, the fucking salmon says not from EU. Do you think our business? It would be better if it came from the fucking EU, brethren. What is this? I'm still like, people don't get like. I take me back to Jamaica.
And here's the thing. This isn't just a feeling that life has gotten impossible in Britain. The numbers back it up. Brutally, food prices have gone up by more than 25% in just 2 years, and basic staples like bread, pasta, milk, and cheese have risen even higher, some by nearly 40%. Families aren't buying luxuries, they're just trying to survive. But survival itself now comes with a premium price tag. The average weekly shop now costs more than £100 to £150 for a family of 4, and that's before you add household essentials like cleaning products, toiletries and baby supplies. That's over £6,000 a year just to keep a fridge that still feels half empty. Meanwhile, real wages in Britain haven't grown for over 15 years. This is the longest pay squeeze since the Napoleonic Wars. People are working harder than ever, but their money is worth less every single year. And while families are rationing food, skipping meals and cutting back, supermarket bosses are bragging about multi-billion-pound profits. Tesco, Sainsbury's, Aldi, Lidl, they're all raking it in, all while blaming inflation. Yet funny enough, inflation is falling. But prices aren't. That's not inflation anymore. That's corporate greed. But here's the kicker. The pain doesn't stop at the checkout. Energy bills are still nearly 60% higher than just a few years ago. Rents are up 10% plus year on year, with some cities seeing 20% jumps. Council tax rises every April like clockwork, even when services get worse. It's death by 1,000 cuts, and it's leaving millions saying the same thing. We can't afford to live here anymore. But here's where we need to pause and think. What can actually be done? Call out profiteering. Don't let supermarkets and energy firms hide behind inflation. Inflation falling but prices staying high equals pure greed. The more people highlight this, the more pressure builds on regulators. Push for accountability. We need watchdogs that actually bite. Regulators who punish companies for price gouging instead of shrugging and saying that's the market. Fair wages. No amount of budgeting will save people if wages stay frozen. Workers need pay that reflects the real cost of living, not political soundbites. Community power. When supermarkets rip us off, food banks, community kitchens, and mutual aid groups keep people alive. Supporting each other isn't just charity, it's survival when the system fails. Vote with your wallet. Where possible, support local butchers, greengrocers, or co-ops instead of feeding the supermarket giants. They only care about profit, so hit them where it hurts. And maybe most importantly, stop pretending this is normal life, because it's not. Britain is one of the richest countries on earth, yet families are skipping meals, pensioners are sitting in the cold, and kids are growing up in households where dinner means whatever's left. If we keep quiet, nothing changes. But if we rant, expose, push back, and refuse to accept scraps, then we might just force change. Because this isn't just about groceries. This is about dignity, about survival, about the fact that in 2025, in Britain, existing itself has become unaffordable. And that is something worth fighting against. If you're done being rinsed by supermarkets and lied to by politicians, hit subscribe to Brit Rants. Here, we're not just moaning, we're exposing the truth behind Britain's cost of living nightmare.